Alright guys, we got another one for you. It's not going to be outside. I don't know if a lot of you know, here in Oklahoma we got hit by a ice storm. Pretty good ice storm. It's pretty slick around. Not a lot of people are traveling, so I'll be putting out a little bit of video on that on my other channel. If y'all are interested, I'll put the link in the description. It's just another little channel that me and the kids do, my mom and all. It's fishing, hunting, outdoors, a little bit of prepping, stuff like that. So if you're interested, you can go over and support us there. We greatly appreciate that, and the kids sure would. They loved doing the channel. But today I got one for you out of Australia. John Wildly happened around November 22nd, 2021, West Australia. The moon was a waning gibbous, which is 92%, which is almost a full moon. So there we go on another full moon. He went out on a canoeing trip, and while he was out canoeing, I guess the river or the stream that he was canoeing down had a lot of woods around it, a lot of trees, a lot of shrubbery. From the way I understand, in the part of Australia that he was in, it's pretty dense. Looked really pretty in the photos. But while he was out paddling, he heard something kind of following him along the bank, kind of like a stalk. And while he was out, he would hear it stalking, he'd hear it stalking. So he got to the point where he would stop paddling and he would listen. And whenever he would stop paddling, it would stop moving. So he would start paddling and then it would start moving. So he knew definitely something had put the stalk on him. He was able at one point, while he was in his boat, he heard it climb a tree. And a lot of people have said, you know, I don't think they climb trees. A little bit of experience from me, from experiences I've had, they do go in the trees. I've had an incident at my grandma's where they climbed up in the trees and they were actually looking through the windows at us, to where she had to shut the blinds. She had to padlock the doors. This is back when I was younger, when she was babysitting me. But they would climb up in her front yard trees, and they would use the trees to look into the house. It was really eerie. We could see them crawling in the trees, large black figures. But anyways, he said it had climbed the tree also on him. He did snap some photos of the creature. I'm going to put them at the end of the video for y'all to look at. He believes it was a dogman. I'm going to let y'all, you know, make your own decisions on that. But he had seen it in the trees and he was able to take the photograph. He had got to thinking about, man, what did I see? What did I see? And I guess it kept bothering him. So he went back to the same location to do some fishing. And he's wishing he didn't, I guess, because he said whenever he returned back, he was fishing and he heard a loud break or sound in the woods, probably a limb or a branch breaking. And as he was started looking around, you know, he heard a loud bang, and then he said he was followed by the sound of something running through the woods, like it was breaking limbs, smashing the shrubbery, almost like hitting and smashing stuff, knocking it out of the way. He said the underbrush was too thick to see exactly what it was. He said it then let out a roar, a low, muffled roar, which I've heard that growl. And he said it was breathing in and out, and the breaths were actually louder than the roar. Now, that'll go back to kind of what my mom had talked about it breathing on the outside of their house. She said the breaths were so heavy, so loud, you could hear them through the walls. Grandma even at one point told me that she would say they sounded a lot like a coffee pot perking. That's how she would describe what the breathing sounds would be they would hear. He said that it continued to do this and then continued to stalk him. He then became very afraid for his life at that point, and had knew what he had caught on the photographs. And to him, what he had caught, he said, you know, was a dogman. And he knows that dogmans, you know, I'm sure, have been known to be fatal and to produce fatal attacks. He said he would like to get the word out to everybody that these creatures are very dangerous, and he believes would have killed him if he wouldn't have left, because the creature stalked him all the way to his vehicle. He said it was on the ground and in the trees at different points. So that also goes to the point of, don't just look straight ahead when you hear something around you. Make sure you check high and low. These creatures are pretty smart, because I know a lot of times too, I was reading that a lot of paranormal investigators say that a lot of the paranormal abnormalities that they catch on their photographs are sometimes not where you would look, but high or low, or a head upside down through a door frame or something like that. So if they're using this kind of technique, then they're playing outside of normal eyesight, so they may be kind of like when we hunt deer. You know, they say deer don't look up a lot. I've had deer look up, but most of the time I've had them walk right under my stand where I could have kicked them because they're used to their threat being eye level, and that's kind of with us humans. Everything that's a threat to us is eye level or usually low. Maybe they're going high to stay out of the, you know, out of our eye level. I'm not sure. That's just a guess. But just an opinion, and I enjoy your all's opinions. I take a lot of those to heart, and I enjoy learning from you all. I hope I've put a little bit out there for you all to learn from, to a lot of common attributes to what we hear around here and what we see around here. So I think it's pretty neat. Another continent, pretty much same animal displaying the same behaviors. So hope you all enjoyed this one. We have some more coming out. We're going to go out on some adventures. We're looking at some other things that's going to be coming out, some more investigations. You all be safe if you're out hunting, and if you're in Oklahoma, be safe driving on these roads. Like I said, I'll drop the link to the other channel I have down if you want to see the ice around what I've got around my house and stuff that I'll be doing later. So appreciate each and every one of you watching. Be safe and God bless.